Would you like to hear a joke?
Sure.
Not that funny.
Okay.
So a man goes to the doctor and he says, "Doctor, I'm depressed. Life seems harsh and cruel. I feel all alone in a threatening world that is vague and uncertain." And the doctor says, "The treatment is simple. The great clown Pagliacci is in town. Go and see him. That should cheer you up." And upon hearing this, the man starts crying. And the doctor asks why. And the man says, "But doctor, I am Pagliacci." Yeah, hilarious. In the play Shmool, which you wrote and directed, you play a clown, a performer who, you've already spoken about this, who talks about the old man and the clock, and is also trying to make people smile, laugh, and make them happy. And then the second half of the play is focused on the performer behind the pain, behind the mask. And among the many things that there's a commentary on, there's also a commentary on the inherent sadness and the loneliness of our life. So the first question for you is, have you ever felt that acting is an alienating profession? Does it ever make you feel alone?
That's a very nice question. No, not for me. I think it makes me feel more connected to the universe rather than just alone, if that makes sense. Because that's where I'm most aware of my emotions and my feelings. And I am that kind of a person that tries to really squeeze everything that I can get out of life the moment I get it, especially with emotions. Like if I'm sad today, I will be sad. I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to try to be positive about it. I'm just going to get into bed, eat, and have everything spill on me and just sit there for a whole day. Because that's the emotion that I'm being given, and I don't mind experiencing it. So to your question, it doesn't really make me feel alone as an actor. I think it just makes me feel more connected to the universe. And that would mean I'm not really alone. I have my universe with me.
Reminds me of a quote that Rumi had said, that do not ever feel alone because the entire universe is inside you. Yeah, makes complete sense. So coming back to Shmool then, the story which I felt was very powerful, very poignant. Was it inspired by your own story? Was it inspired by actors that you've seen around you or people that you've seen around you? In a way, it reminded me of the movie Tamasha as well, which we spoke about. Was there any real life inspiration for it?
So I've always wanted to do a clown unmasking, and I don't know why that is. Like always. And when Joker came out, when I saw it happen on screen where he's actually putting on makeup, and I thought, oh my God, somebody else has already done it. Like it's about time that I do it as well. So that was always been in my head for a long time. And I think a year ago, I was sitting with a friend of mine in the car, and she was like, I want to make you listen to something. And that's when she puts on Shmool, which is a song from the movie The Last 5 Years. I thought, oh my God, I want to do this. I want to be able to do this on stage. And then I tried to figure out a concept where I could involve the clown unmasking as well. So I thought, why not? Why not bring in a loss of somebody that's really close to her? That would make a lot of sense. And because of the fact that I've grown up listening to my grandfather talk about his loss and grown up listening to my mom talk about hers. I mean, losing your mother at the age of 19 was probably the hardest thing that she's had to go through. So that kind of inspired me for sure to do it. So that play was for my granddad and my grandmom and my mother, for sure. All in all.